Guess who's filming again? Guess who's filming again? Before I get started with the video, I think I need to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Guys, I redecorated! Guys, look, it looks so good! I love the way it looks so much. You guys can't read the poster. It's a definition of what the word flaneur means, and it's basically who I am. You guys can look it up. I'm gonna leave that to you guys. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Hey guys, it's Izzy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy to finally be filming another sit-down video. Guys, it's been a minute since I filmed another sit-down video. So, for the past 2-ish weeks, I have been having this urgency to talk about this topic. It's something that we as a society are surrounded by and that we tend to think helps us and the people around us, but in reality it actually harms us and the people around us. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the need for control. On my part personally, and also from other people, I have been surrounded by the need for control my entire life. And it's something that I've tended to attract in a way. From these personal experiences that I've had, I've come to the conclusion that the constant and unnecessary need for control is unbeneficial towards one's mental health. The need for control is a burden that a lot of people deal with, myself included, and I wanted to talk about it with you guys to not only help all of you, but myself as well as to how we can break free from this societal burden. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel down below for more videos, and make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And make sure to follow me on my social media. My Instagram is Izzy Rose McElroy and my TikTok is also Izzy Rose McElroy. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So I want to start off with what it means to be in control of something. As human beings, we are able to be in control of a lot of things, ourselves and the way that we live, for example. And what I want to add on to that is it's mainly the choices that we make in our own lives. Like every morning I choose to brush my teeth. Every morning I choose to make my bed. I can control what outfit I'm going to wear for a day. I can choose how I organize my room, and I can control what my morning routine consists of. The list goes on and on. What I have realized about a lot of society is that we tend to abuse the fact that we have control over certain things, rooting from insecurity, anxiety, and failed expectations. What we tend to do is we tend to force our power of control onto things that we can control, other people and the way that they live, for example. How many of you have set expectations for maybe yourself, another person, or a situation, and then reality kicked in and you were disappointed in the end? I know I have. And because of this disappointment, we tend to develop a fear of being disappointed again. So instead of taking the direction of not setting expectations for ourselves, we tend to go in the direction of controlling others or trying to control other situations so that we can still have these expectations but not be disappointed in the end. Now, don't get me wrong, there is such a thing as healthy control over others. Say that like you're a big speaker, or maybe you're a teacher speaking to a big crowd, and the crowd starts to talk over you and then you have to quiet the crowd down or the class down. That is healthy control because you're setting boundaries and taking care of yourself and letting other people know that respect is essential in order for you to speak in front of a big crowd. But when I think of unhealthy control, I think of one person trying to get other people to live the way that they live and trying to get other people to live the way that they think. I'm going to use politics for example. I know a lot of people tend to stay away from the topic of politics because it ends in a fight, but this is just an example. Let's say that you have a friend who you've been friends with them for a long time, you think they're really cool, you really like them, and you are comfortable enough now to share your political beliefs with them. But you're expecting that they have the same political beliefs with you because you're friends with them. Then the time comes for them to express their political beliefs to you, whatever they choose to communicate, however they choose to communicate it, but they're different from yours. And then we start to feel insecure because this person thinks differently from us. And then we start to feel some kind of distance from this person, which leads to anxiety and fear of losing this person because they think differently from us. What we try to do is we try to lure this person into thinking why our opinion is right and theirs is wrong, so that they can start to think the way that we think, so that we can feel closer to this person again, which is actually out of insecurity and anxiety. We start to get defensive. We start to forcefully press our strong beliefs onto them instead of respectfully listening to why they think the way that they do. And that is because our failed expectations led to insecurity, which led to anxiety, which led to disrespecting other people and their beliefs. See, what I've noticed about this example is that the need for control actually tends to push others away instead of bringing them closer to you, because they start to see that you don't respect the way that they live or think because you are forcing and pressing things onto your relationship with them. And respect is a vital role in any kind of relationship, that and trust. I've noticed that when I've tried to control everybody else or situations so that my expectations could be fulfilled, a lot of people started to pull away from me, and then I realized what the issue was. I also wanted to mention that the need for control tends to have a ripple effect in multiple ways. This is just one situation. When things in life start to not go our way or the way that we plan to, because let's face it, life is just funny like that, out of anxiety, we tend to try to manipulate more and more conditions so that they can finally go our way. But the thing is, we start to see this as a good thing because we start to see that no matter what, things will always go the way that we planned. We see that we are protecting ourselves from feeling disappointed from failed expectations, and our own insecurities about ourselves start to feel less significant because we're distracting ourselves by trying to control other people and situations. But what I have found is that the more and more that we try to control a situation, the more and more disappointed we're gonna feel. You may be stubborn, but life is stubborn too, and you're just eventually gonna end up so tired because you were spending so much time manipulating instead of accepting. Another part about the ripple effect that I wanted to mention is that the need for control doesn't only affect ourselves in our own lives, but it also tends to affect the people around us, and it's not in a positive way either. Other people start to feel anxious around you because they're afraid that you're going to start to press them. They feel that they don't have a voice when they're around you, or that they can't share too much about their life or their beliefs to you because they're afraid that you're going to start manipulating your beliefs to become their beliefs. So how can we fix this? We need to remember that to every problem there is always some kind of a solution. I'm going to give you guys some tips and suggestions that I have learned that have helped me to let go of the need for control. Number one, there are too many things in the world to try to control. The more that we pay attention to other people and the way that they're living and judge them for the things that they do, that is time that you could be taking to make yourself a better human and to create a better life for yourself. There is only so much energy that we really do have and that we can give. The more that we give that energy to the things that we can't control, we're losing sight of the things that we can control. It's a glass half empty kind of situation, which can lead down a path of self-pity and depression if it's not looked at in another way. That actually leads to my next point. Focus on the things that you can control that affect yourself and others only in a positive way. In other words, basically just focus on what you can control about your life and the way that you are living. Why do I say that? Focusing on your strengths while also focusing on how you can become a better version of yourself can boost your self-esteem. When the topic of politics comes up with said friend again, you won't start to feel insecure about the way that you think versus the way that they think, because you are already doing so much in your own life that has helped others and yourself in a positive way. None of us are perfect people. I've mentioned that on my channel before. I can link the videos down below where I talk about that, but we are all a work in progress and we are all growing. Maybe where you are on your journey of growth or the way that you are growing is maybe more advanced or in a different place from the person next to you. So what we can do is we can focus on our own growth and how we are becoming better versions of ourselves every single day. Of course, we all need to find that balance of focusing on our strengths and how we are already great people, but then we also need to take that time to realize what we can do to make ourselves even better humans. Maybe you can take up a new hobby and focus on your control and choices of how often you practice it and what you do to get better at it. Maybe you can focus on how you can be a better person to your colleagues at work. Maybe you can visit an elderly neighbor and listen to what they want to share about their day. There is always something that you can focus on that you are doing and how you are creating a better life for yourself, nobody else. Number 3, it's not your job to take care of other people. Yes, please care for your friends and the people that you love, but you can't treat them like they are your child and you are their parent or guardian who you are trying to get them to live the way that you live when you don't have that kind of relationship with them. Take a moment to come back and to realize why you love this person, why you have a relationship with this person. Then continue that relationship with said person, whether they are a friend, family member, coworker, or significant other. But realize that your level of growth is different from their level of growth and how they are taking care of themselves. The best that you can do if they do something or live a certain way that you don't necessarily agree with is to just send love in their direction. They will receive it, they will accept it, and they will very much appreciate it, whether or not they know that it was you who sent the love in their direction. And finally, number 4, please stay away from expectations and instead accept the circumstances that are in your life. When you set expectations for yourself, a situation, or other people, you're just going to end up feeling disappointed in the end. A mantra that I like to repeat to myself is, everything happens for a reason, whether I like it or not. What we can do is just allow things to come into our lives and know that there is a reason behind all of it. It could be there to teach you something. It could be there for your own growth or for the growth of other people. The main message that I want to give across with this video is to not try to force, but to just allow and accept. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so happy I was able to do another very chill and sit down video for you guys. I really hope that this video helped you guys realize the reality behind the need for control and where it can lead other people and how we can change as a society in these terms. A reminder to give this video a big thumbs up and to please subscribe to my channel down below for more videos, and to make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And make sure to follow me on my social media. My Instagram is Izzy Rose McElroy and my TikTok is also Izzy Rose McElroy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.